Welcome back to Dead Good Book Reviews. Let's zoom out a little bit because this is exciting and I require space. Hi, welcome. I am very excited to be finally filming the announcement video for what I've been calling Secret Project in a super annoying way, and I'm so sorry if this is anticlimactic at all for you, but I'm finally telling you what it is. A few months ago, I think it was in August, around about August time, it was mid-quarantine, I was feeling a bit bored, I was feeling a bit tired, I wanted something creative to really sink my slightly wonky teeth into, and this idea came to me. Initially, I was calling this idea something like, Judith, you had an idea and you just sort of ran with it, but that's not a particularly snappy title, so instead I present to you the thing that I'm calling Overbooked. Yeah, there's layers to it. I think it's a very clever title. I'm very pleased with it. It may have been Katie's idea, I can't remember. Anyway, essentially, I realised that one of the things I really love writing and filming and editing and producing for this channel are book reviews. It's in the title of this channel. It's what I really love. I appreciate that they do not perform anywhere near as well as hauls, TBRs, unhauls, etc. But they are what gives me creative energy. And I have so many books on my shelves that have been on there since before I started doing BookTube. A lot of them have been there since before I even started book blogging. So they've never really been featured. And yes, maybe I've mentioned them in a list video or two, but what good does that do you? You want to know more. You want to know about the author. You want to know what I like. You want to know what I don't like. Maybe you don't want to know any of that. But maybe I don't care what you think and I want to do it anyway. So my intention with Overbooked is to go through every single book on my bookshelf from A to Z and to do a dedicated book review for all of them. It's not going to be a video for every single book because I think that would take forever and be silly. So I'm going to combine series into one video. So for example, the first Law trilogy is one video. I have been known to be someone who bites off more than they can chew. See Animorphs, for example. So what I really wanted to do for this series is to fully get my ducks in a row for it. I fully went into my project management brain for work and I was like, right, what needs doing? And I decided that the best way to do this is actually to treat this more like a TV series, in that I will have a series I pre-write, I pre-film, I pre-edit, and then it all goes up just one episode every week for probably 2 years. It's probably going to be more than that. It's a ridiculously big project. Let's not talk about it too much. For series 1, which is arbitrarily this top shelf, I've gone by vaguely shelf reasoning. I started filming this in September of this year, I think, and it is now mid-November when I'm filming this announcement video, which will go up in December. You're getting an idea of the lead times here. What that also allows is for me to have space to reread the things that really need rereading. So there's quite a lot of stuff on these shelves, like for example, Spinning Silver, just here behind me, I have read once. I have hung on to it, but I've only read it once, and that was 2 years ago, and I feel like trying to write a review for it now would be a little bit difficult. I am super excited for this project. I have been for a few months. I've really kept the momentum up, and if you're watching this, it means that at least the first season is absolutely happening because I have filmed everything. What I'm really excited about this series is that it's really given me the chance to kind of get more comfortable in front of a camera, which is something that I really wanted to do this year anyway. It's allowed me to revisit some old favourites that I hadn't read for ages, that I hadn't really had the reason to read. This has given me, albeit I've given me the reason, it's still been a really good excuse to go, yeah, no, I really do want to reread the whole of the Winter Night trilogy. Ugh, bliss. I also just think it's really nice to do something that feels like it has a bit more longevity than just a TBR from 2 years ago. Although sometimes people do find those videos. I wanted something that could last and I could reference it in other videos. If I'm talking about a book and it's more of a throwaway reference, I can also link a review to it in case anyone wants to know more. It just feels good. I'm really pleased with how the first season is playing out. They are not long videos, they're just going to be going up on, I think, either Monday or Thursday. They'll replace one of those videos all throughout next year. I'm going to start in January and we will see how far I get before I completely burn out on these. Let's hope I can get all the way through to, I think the last book is currently The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. There you go. Is this a complete anticlimax for you? I have no idea. I don't know what you thought this secret project would be, because it's me, so it was obviously going to be something completionist and something way too long for any one person to sensibly undertake in the year 2020. I've probably said excited too many times. I'm really thrilled to be bringing it out for you, and hopefully you will subscribe and stick around so that you can see more of this face talking about books. And bonus game, you can watch back through my vlogs where I'm wearing clothes and try and work out what days I filmed things on. I don't know why you would, but you could. Thank you so much for watching this quick video. I appreciate it. This is Chaos Judith at her finest. I've been filming all morning, but I wanted to tell you about it and I wanted to share my news, and also so that I could stop calling it Secret Project because it's getting really annoying. So yes, Overbooked is coming to you January of next year. Bam, bam, bam. Subscribe, comment, share, like, do all the stuff.